Hello, this is Danielle over at DIYDanielle.com, and today we're going to install a cat door in a shed. Hey, this is Danielle over at DIYDanielle.com, and today we are going to install a cat flap. I purchased this at Home Depot. It's pretty cheap, it was like 18 bucks. So this is going in our shed. We're going to actually install two of these. They are not for a cat, they're actually for guinea pigs and rabbits. You'll see some videos on this later, but we're going to show you how to do this one. So, super easy. What's inside the box is you get this. That's it. Well, not it, but you get some instructions. This is actually a template, so it's not just instructions. You're supposed to use this square. It is the size of your cat. So, these pieces come apart. One's the inner piece and one's the outer piece. This piece here, I think this is the outside, and it allows you to like let it go open or closed. I may actually pull this flap off because for the guinea pigs, I don't know if they'll be able to push this open, but for the rabbits, I'll probably keep it because I think they can. So you're gonna separate those two. You're also going to have some screws, which I don't know where I put mine. Screws. However, what you are going to actually need is you're gonna need a drill with a drill bit, a level. This is actually a square too, but it's got a level on it, so I like using this one. And you're gonna need some sort of saw, because you need to actually cut the area, you know. And you're gonna get a measuring tape. That's it. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, and a screwdriver. Yeah. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. Number one first thing is to figure out where your placement is. And it's a little tricky because you want to measure the outside and the inside. So in this case, I need to measure where I want the cat to come in. Now, if I was just doing this out here so the cat could come in and out, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I have a guinea pig cage on the other side, or a rabbit cage on the other side. I'm going to have a guinea pig cage on the other side, and I want them to be able to come in. So the goal is to get it kind of in the middle of their outside cage so they can just come back and forth. So I don't want to drill it somewhere that the outdoor cage isn't because I don't want to move the outdoor cage. Very basic. So the other thing is we want to make sure our placement is here, not on a stud. So we don't want to be cutting into the stud. Leave that alone. Don't touch it. A lot harder, also unnecessary, and you have to do some other stuff to make it stable. Don't do it. And we know we want to put it down here. So if I was just installing this, I could just cut the template from here. And if it didn't matter. However, I did measure the outside and I had to measure the inside a little. So I kind of measured, I think it was 55 inches from the end on the outside to make sure it was where I wanted. So 55 inches ends up being right about here. So I knew I had a little extra room on either side so I could actually put my door here. We are going to need our level and we're going to need our template. So the template allows us to place this, and of course I want this placed pretty close to the bottom, but I think there might be a lip. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. So the cutout is going to be like right here. So now that I've placed this and know where I want it, I want to make sure this is level. That's level, and so I can trace around this so I can mark where the placement will be. Okay, 3/8 inch drill bit. I'm just gonna find those holes and I'm going to drill through. I hate doing this so much. It's so big and scary. What you're gonna do is you're gonna cut here. Now you're gonna wanna go to the inside of the line. Why? Because you can always make it bigger. You can't cut it smaller. So you wanna make sure you're just gonna go right in here and just start sawing. Now I know nothing about hand saws, to be honest. I may actually switch to a jigsaw if I can do it safely or some other tool. However, I grabbed this, for all I know it's for metal, I have no idea. But I'm gonna try this first. Okay, turns out I didn't have patience for the handsaw. Why does this not go through? I need the handsaw for a sec. Apparently I just need a little bit more. Make sure you got the bottom side up. I'm actually pretty good here, I've got to trim off like a little edge here. So I'm going to adjust that and then I will fit it again. Ta-da! Okay, so pop this in here. And you may need to adjust if needed, but this is pretty much flush, I think, as much as it's gonna get. I don't think there's anything blocking it. I may have a little bit of vinyl siding on the other side that's blocking it a little bit, but I'm gonna look once I gotta pull everything away from this on the other side. But if so, I'm actually gonna cut that with some special scissors because it's a little easier to cut that. Actually, I should have suggested that with these holes. Once you see them go through the vinyl siding, you could go on the other side and just clip the vinyl siding and pull it off. Just because this worked to cut it, but it would be easier just to remove the vinyl siding and not deal with that piece of it. Anyways, let's go to the next step. Okay, so this is pretty much one of the last steps. You've got your outer piece and you've got your screws here, and you can just put them right into here. You may have to trim some of your siding around this, but it screws right in like this. Okay, so I've tightened these, and your last step is to caulk around the outside. And this is really important because, and you can see I messed up here. I should have not cut this in as far as I did. But the idea is to kind of help keep water and, you know, anything else from getting in here. It's not really going to keep the cold out, but it'll help a little, especially because this door should theoretically be a little bit of weatherproofing. I'm not doing this for the video because I actually have to put another one in these, and I'm not pulling caulk out until I have to caulk everything all at once. So gonna wait on that. But everything's ready to go, and there's like little tabs here to adjust, like if you want it to open one way or another. I want this to open and close both directions. I'm gonna test it out. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, of course, because I've got my setup the way that I do, this is a little tricky. I've got to figure out a way to keep the rabbits from getting underneath. But that is a me problem. Chances are you're here to look for a cat door for a cat, not for a guinea pig, or not a guinea pig or a rabbit going into a area like this. So yeah, that's all there is to it. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and visit me on DIYDanielle.com. And here's a list of all of the social media channels that I'm on. Take care.